Hello, everyone. In case some of you don't know, I am Angel, and we have been playing Dragon Age Origins. This is part 8. Last stream was incredibly long because I wanted to finish off some things and get all the important story cutscenes out of the way before we started on our next quest. We are now with the elves, and we are going to work with them to try to figure out a way to get them to join us to help save the light.
Yes? What is it you need? Have you news? Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
Okay. Seems like my stream is having problems. Hang on a second. There we go.
Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest.
Wolves.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
Okay.
No. The ones from this forest, however, do. It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only way to protect against the curse is not to be bitten. You will know within a matter of days. You will begin to sweat and vomit,
I want to be an elven
and most
werewolf.
tellingly, your temper will become wild and uncontrollable. If that happens to you, you should seek out Witherfang even more swiftly. Your mission at that point will be rather personal.
So how many of you think it's okay that they have werewolves in this game, but not vampires and stuff like that?
That is a long tale I do not have time to tell. Ask Sayrel about it if you wish. Go on, then. I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed
Good.
on your way.
You do that. Okay. There's the statue right here. There's the chest right here.
Please leave that be. If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you. Please do not lie to me. I find it most unbecoming.
Well, you're rude.
Yes? What is it you need? Have you news?
Can you ask him for
Then
it?
I suggest you see Master Verathorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you, the kind that the hunters use. I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed
He's
on
not
your
gonna
way.
let me get into that chest. And neither is that bitch. Yep, nope.
You have betrayed the trust of my clan, and no doubt stolen from us. Zathrian shall hear of this, I assure you. Even if that's true, you should not have opened the chest. I warned you, didn't I? I suppose I should not be surprised. Zathrian was right. I'm too trusting of outsiders. Go, do what you said you would, and bother me no more. I have nothing
No
to
one
say
bother
to
you.
you. If you're truly here to help my clan,
Oh,
then
Patty.
please
Oh,
do
Patty.
so.
Oh, Patty, pout, pout, pout. Oh, there's something glittery back here. A landmark, guys.
I greet you, stranger.
Landmarks.
It is good to see another elf, even if
I
you
never
are not
understood
one
why
of the
they're there, though,
wandering
because I
clan.
collected multiple
I
of
trust
them.
my
I've never
people have not
actually,
been too
gotten
harsh
anything
in their
from it, I
treatment
don't
of you. It is not our intention to insult the Grey Warden. We are simply wrapped up in the plight of our hunters. It is easy to forget simple niceties at such a time. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brazilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me. We are banned from entering the forest now. I have more cause than most, but I will not disobey my keeper. I suppose there's no harm in telling a fellow elf, but surely you have greater concerns than any problem of mine, no? Well, perhaps you could help me with it. I would certainly appreciate anything you could do. My wife, Delilah, and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush.
Delilah.
She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her.
Delilah.
Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Delilah is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her. If I could just
Why?
know
Would
if
you become a
Delilah is
werewolf too,
alive,
just
or what
with your
happened to
wife?
her, then I could be at peace. Masiranas, thank you. The Keeper means well, but I must discover the truth for myself. If you are in the forest, perhaps you might come across her, alive or dead. Any news would be better than none. And in return, I would be happy to gift you an amulet made by our craftsman. It may fetch you some coin in the human lands.
Since we seem to be heading into the forest anyhow, that does seem to be the right thing to do.
You are most kind. Please.
Darn.
Should
I
you
was
come across
wondering if
my wife,
Zevron would
return
say
and tell
anything.
me.
I really wanted to know if, like, he would react in any way, shape, or form to me agreeing to this. Because you know how Morgan and them all are like, oh, are we gonna help everybody? But not that. The last thing I want to do is help people. Not Zevron right now. Need to up my cunning. This is my character, right? Why is that all I have in dual weapons? What do I need? Combat training. Since when? Passive upgrade. There we go. We'll just upgrade our stealthiness.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Ferrothorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring
So
me
it seems
sorrow,
like
Master
the
Ferrothorn.
Dalish
And so
are
they should.
like...
Truly, the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need? Yes, the Keeper sent word that you might ask me for such. I took the liberty of assembling some goods that our hunters use. There is a large chest by the Araville, where I put everything we could spare.
What the fuck is it?
Feel free to
Oh,
sort
this
through
is
it and
gonna drive
take
me nuts
whatever
if I
you
don't
need.
look it up. What the hell? Clicking the center button. Didn't ask for a race, I asked for classes. Druid. They sound like druids from D&D. Which is what my half-elf character is. So, yeah.
I have nothing left that the clan could spare, but we do have goods that we were going to bring to the Shemlin villages to barter with. I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I
Craftsmaster, he
can of the
makes
ancient elven
crafts.
arts of shaping wood and ore.
Great
In
mac
truth,
and cheese
we
crafts.
Dalish know little of the
Except I
art
prefer
compared to what we
Belgian
once did.
shells.
And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
Crafts.
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
Why can you only harvest the bark that has fallen off the tree from age?
That would please me, so long as our hunters come first. I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
Maybe, maybe not. We'll keep the crow dagger just in case. Our boy needs one. Keep in the Templar shield. Compare my boots to these Dalish boots. Ooh, can I sell my boots? No. Alistair needs the strength of 30 men. Actually, you can have this. You can have that. Do you have any flasks yourself? No, but you have a lot of elf fruit, which I would gladly take some of. But no flasks, it looks like. Self-esteem, shaving, and bad breath. The dangers of shape-shifting. A manual that teaches a mage to turn their magic inward to become a shapeshifter. Seems like I still have a lot of everything, so thank you. Also, guys, do not go talk.
They are a proud people. Those who
It is
refused
over.
to bow to defeat.
Do not go talk to that woman with the exclamation point down there until you have some sort of healing on you. I don't think I do. Or animal knowledge, because I don't think I do. And I don't think Gwen does. She can make potions, though.
What?
Oh, do not get attitude with me, boy. Smack you round. I'll level you up, just yet. We're gonna level Alistair up, though. The Constitution needs to go up. Templar.
What now?
I'm stealing from the elves.
Something on your mind?
Nope.
Andaran Atishan, outsider. I am not sure what I can tell you, but I shall try. You should speak to Lanaya. She's the Keeper's first and knows much of such questions.
Yeah, well, she's being a bitch to me right now.
You would be best to speak to Seyrel. He is our storyteller and knows far more of such tales. Zathrian? He has been our keeper since long before my parents' parents were born. What could you wish to know about him? I don't know. Very old. It is said that Zathrian may be one of the first to become as our ancestors were long ago, immortal. We all live longer than the Flat Ears, the elves who live with humans. The Keepers even more so because of their knowledge of the old ways. Why Zathrian differs from the others, I do not know. Perhaps he has been blessed by the creators.
Wait, did you just call my character a flat ear because she's an elf that lives with humans? Or originally lived with humans?
Your people do not have gods? I don't think I could live without the hope that when I die, I will be greeted by the creators. The Shemlin would have us believe otherwise, but their maker is no more present.
Shemlin.
At least the creators are our own, and they care for us as no other.
And flat ears. Those are racial slurs.
He keeps us safe, and he keeps the knowledge of our people safe, so we may bring it to all of our people one day. From the other clans, and from the artifacts we uncover in our travels. Everywhere
Sorry,
the old
guys, this is
empire
such an
was,
interesting
so went their slaves.
Stream, I can tell already.
Pieces of our past lie everywhere.
I just don't know how to respond to some of this stuff.
To your people, when there is a new homeland for us all to settle in, the Dalish shall teach your people what they have forgotten. Yes. What is that? Then may the creators bring you fortune.
Okay, she just went back to her spot. Pin her. Elf man, elf woman. Elf people. Elf of a different color.
Hello? I'm sorry. I'm not used to dealing with outsiders. Though
No
we
one
do
is.
get people like you from time to time. Elves from the city, I mean. I'm Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
And why can you not, boy?
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand. I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me. I've been an apprentice for too long.
My baby down for bed.
To become a true hunter, I must
She's
bring back
so
the pelt of the beast
adorable.
I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
The girl I was just talking to, guys.
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly
His
refuses
heart's
it. She will not bond with an
desire.
apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up.
That
Just
makes
leave
me
to
wonder
my
how the
misery.
Dalish court.
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do. I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed.
I'm
Really?
pretty persuasive.
I'm willing to try anything. Cyranas, oh ma Cyranas, I will pray to the goddess of love that you are successful.
Goddess of love. Wow, wow.
Greetings once again. You spoke to him? What did he say? expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just
Your
can't bond
ways,
with
not
Hammond.
refusing a boy just because
He's
he's
been
an
a
apprentice
hunter
right now.
apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I? But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family? Oh, you are right. I have made poor Cammon miserable. No wonder he cannot complete his
What
hunt.
if I'd chosen the other one
Mas
where like it's
Sirenas,
like, why is it
thank
only up
you.
to him?
You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Cammon.
Probably should have with the way my character is. She probably totally would have said that.
Cammon, I have been a fool.
Gaina? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have.
Dana talks weird.
The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today.
So wait, did they just get married
We're
right in
both
front of
very
us?
grateful for the part you've
Or did
played
she
in
just
bringing
randomly
us
kiss?
together.
How
Okay, she just
marvelous
kissed him.
you are. I am so happy.
Here, take this. It's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
Thanks. Did I end up back over the other campfire again? Yeah, I did. God damn it. First of all, not that. I'm going to go into this. Go back to Zevron. Let's see here. Sevy boy. I guess you already have an antique dagger. Or a crow dagger. I do not. But my dagger's better, so we'll just put that there. Is it a bow? That's a dagger, okay. Long sword. It does do more damage than my thing, but it also, you know. Ooh, look. We'll give it to Alistair, but we'll keep the Warden's sword. I don't know if any of those do any more damage than the one that Liliana has. These Dalish boots will give you more defense. They will also give me more defense. When needs boots. Which one's better? Those are okay. Okay. So. No, I needed to talk to the guy by the campfire.
Gaina and Cammon together, I see. Strange that you should take the time to involve yourself in that affair, of all things. We know only what
do you know the
Zathrian has told
werewolves?
us over the years. I never saw one myself until the attack.
I love how, like, it's me with Wynn sitting on the ground next to me, and then Alistair next to her, and then Zevron. But Wynn's the one sitting on the ground. Not either of the boys, but Wynn. A mage, sitting on the ground. Who's been in a circle probably most of her life.
The hunters say they have strength and speed far beyond what's ordinary, and are as tough as such beasts come. Like wolves, they hunt in packs so as to combine their strength. But in the end, a blade kills them as surely as it does any other. What you need to fear is their bite. If you're infected, you are done. Though not right away, and not all at once. As you know, they can shapeshift into wolves, allowing them to hide amidst the true wolves.
Did not know that. Thank you for telling me that, though.
Other than not to get bitten? Not that I know of. Some of us have wondered. The Keeper says they are simply cunning, that any beast can lie in wait. But this seemed more than that.
It was planned. These are no simple beasts.
Then the real question is why the Keeper would insist that it is not so.
Because your keeper is a liar. And an asshole.
I do not believe he would. But even the wisest of men do not always see the truth in front of them. Nor do they always wish to. Of course. You wish something
I'll say
else?
that, and then I would go back to him and ask about...
Dareth Shirrell.
I was going to ask something else. Why is it not showing the...
We few wanderers greet you, friend. We do not see many of our city brethren here in the woods. Would you help us break our fast?
Message coming in.
I got...
Come then and
I
sit.
would love that.
Join us by the fire.
Are we going to sit the same way again? Yep.
I am Cyril, the clan's tale-teller. I understand you are venturing into the haunted forest to save our hunters. I suspect your efforts may be in vain. An entire group of our hunters went into the forest to do as you intend, and they have not returned. An outsider to the rescue, but of course, what were we doing trying to solve our own problems?
Why is he being rude? I'm not saying...
Perhaps not. You have been remarkably kind to us for an outsider. But an outsider you remain.
You are being most unkind, Cyril. Would you refuse our hunters' help simply because of the hand that offered it?
You shame me, Lethalan. I have allowed my bitterness to cloud my better
Lethalan, if I'm not
judgment.
mistaken, means little
Forgive
one.
me, Grey Warden. It is most difficult to forget the lessons
Or
the
young
Shemlin
one.
have taught us.
One of
It
the
is
two.
even more difficult when you live amongst them, trust me.
Perhaps I can yet make amends. Stay while I spin a tale for our children. And then I will tell you of the forest if you desire. Come and join us
I
then.
like that.
All of you.
Is that not what we just did? I literally
Now,
thought that's what we were doing.
what say we tell
So
the
confused.
story of the fall of the Dales? Which of you children knows that best?
I think I do.
Yes? Then come, child. Oh, don't be frightened of the outsiders. Now, where do you
We
suppose
only bite
such a
when-
tale should begin?
Provoked.
When we were slaves?
Yes. Long ago, our people were slaves to an empire the Shemlin had built on the darkest magic.
But how do
They
you
took
know
away
anything
our
of your
history
past and your history if you were
language
slaves to the
and
Shimlin
left
for
us
years?
nothing. And then that empire fell. We were freed.
Because Andraste came with her army, and Shartan joined her.
Yes. Andraste, the Shemlin prophet, came out of the south and challenged the
Shemlin
Tevinter
prophet.
Imperium. Our ancestor, Shartan, fought at her side. And when the rebellion came to an end, we were given a new homeland in the west, the Dales. We began to rebuild the culture and history we had lost in our years of slavery.
Okay.
We worshipped the creators and made the Dales our home. Perhaps you know
Okay,
what
so
happened
wrong.
next, stranger. Do you know what happened to the Dales? Indeed. They resented that we would
Humans
not
are
worship their
assholes
maker.
in this game.
And they resented our ways because they were so different from their own. The Shemlin nations grew cold towards the Dales. They called us blasphemers and tyrants, and declared war upon us. A great crusade.
Humans are really, really, really made out to be bad guys in this.
And which is worse? The actions of those who believed they were right, or the inaction of those who knew they were wrong? Oh, I am certain we played a part in our downfall. We believed that the Shemlin would not revoke their prophet's gift so lightly. We were wrong. They took our lands, forcing us to abandon our gods and live as beggars in Shemlin cities. But there were those of us who refused.
Yeah, how do you think my family feels? I'm one of those beggars in Shemlin
blazoned
cities.
the symbols of the creators upon their flesh and vowed to keep their ancient lore alive.
That's us. That's the Dalish.
Indeed, child.
But how do you know
We
if
chose
any
to
of
wander,
these
homeless,
tattoos
rather than be
you
ruled
have
by the
actually
Shemlin.
mean anything?
And all our clans
When
wander
for years
alone
you guys
until
were
the day we have a
slaves.
homeland once more.
Then we bring the
Doesn't
old
make
ways
sense.
back to our people, because they have forgotten it all.
For we are the Dalish, the keepers of the lost law.
The walkers of the lonely path.
We are the Elvenan, and never again shall we submit.
Elven.
And that is the tale of the Dales, stranger. Thank you for allowing us to tell it to you.
Did that little boy even help tell us about the Dales? Like, he helped like a tiny bit, but it was mainly that guy.
Perhaps another time. You are the guest here, and one who may yet prove of great help to our ailing hunters. Now, as I said I would, I can tell you what I know of the Brazilian forest. Do you wish to hear it? Our legends say that before the Shemlin came, the Brazilian forest was a place of our ancestors that predated even our oldest homeland. The people of the Imperium came here and gave the forest its name. If they found traces of our ancestors,
exist in
we
the
cannot say.
Inquisition game.
If they did, those elves were
Like, you go
slain
to it?
or enslaved.
You go to the Dales.
We know only that a great many battles were fought here.
Ooh, sorry, Big
These
Yon. I
trees
think I go to the Dales.
grow upon the graves of those who fell, Shemlin and elves both. So much death in one place tore the veil into the beyond. The Shemlin know the beyond as the Fade, the place of dreams and spirits. When the veil is torn, spirits pass into our world freely. The legends say that one great spirit possessed the wolf that became Witherfang, who passed its curse of rage onto men and created werewolves. So Zathrian insists.
Same Witherfang.
He says that Witherfang does not age as the werewolves do. Witherfang is as much spirit as it is beast, and thus it is immortal. Perhaps it cannot even be slain. At the very least, it is old and powerful, much as Zathrian himself.
I'm sorry that I feel like this whole entire episode so far has just been talk for the last 30 minutes.
The forest is said to be
But it's a
haunted.
good thing, because you get to learn about
Spirits possess the
history
trees,
of
the wolves, even the bodies of the dead. They yearn for true
Dragon
life,
Age.
you see.
Sorry about that, young guys.
Who can say what value the Imperium placed on this land? And how many elves died here in slavery? Even the barbarians
Or
who
how
came
many
to overthrow
elves
the
before
Imperium
humans
fought
came
and died on this soil.
fought on this land.
No one knows. When the Shemlin lived in these parts, the curse would spread anew to a few of them with each passing year. They would run off into the forest, never to be seen again. Eventually, all the Shemlin left. One assumes the werewolves survive by passing their curse to their offspring. They have had no new blood.
Werewolf humping.
Until now, that is.
That's totally what I wanted to think about.
It is said that one or two have turned already, though the Keeper denies it. As for the rest, they will either die or turn, unless they are killed out of mercy. I would rather die than become a ravening, soulless beast. Wouldn't you? One last warning.
No.
The forest is like a thing alive. It changes as it wills, closing paths behind you and opening up new ones. Too many have become lost within, unable to find their way out. Were I you, I would endeavor not to make the forest my enemy.
Thank you. Let's go make the forest our enemy, guys! I mean, let's go not make the forest our enemy. That's totally what I meant. Let's go into the Brazilian woods. Maybe we can have some fighting finally.
Let's try not to get too lost. It's easy to get turned around in a place like this.
Oh, but I wanted to get really lost. So lost that it takes me weeks to find my way out again.
It is begun. Very well. It is begun. Very
Lots of lyrium potions. Lots and lots of lyrium potion, guys.
wild creatures ahead. It is begun.
Yeah, it's dead. Oh, that looks like a Templar too. Poor guy. Stays grace. Nothing from the bear? Okay, well. We're going in the right direction.
The Watchwolves have spoken truly, my brothers and sisters. Another of the Dalish come to put us in our place. Come to make us pay for our attack. Do you take us for fools? We know you come from their camp outside the forest. No doubt the old keeper himself sent you. You speak to Swift Runner, my leave brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay.
Very interesting where their fur is on their bodies. It's on their arms, their backs, their crotchal region, but not their legs.
Was it not Sathrian who sent you?
Silver-tongued.
He wishes only our destruction, never to talk. Time for peace is long past. There will be no peace between the elves and we who are cursed. You know nothing, do you? Nothing of us, and even less of those you serve. You are a fool, and we are done talking. Run from the forest while you can. Run to the Dalish and tell them they are doomed. I do not wish to fight you either, but we cannot trust you. Come, brothers and sisters, let us retreat. The forest has eyes of its own, and it will deal with intruders as it always has.
There we go. Okay, so we can do this without, killing them. That's nice. That's nice. You guys can run that way. I'm gonna go back this way just to see what's going on this way. Just wanna check it out. Didn't come from this way, so I wanna check this way. Always nice to check everywhere you go. Look, Alfred. Look, Deathroot. Look, I can go this way. And down. And of course. More Alfred. Nothing else? Keep on looking around. What else? Anything going on that way? Nope, not that I can do. I think that's the elf fruit that I got earlier, so we can go back this way now. What happened over here? Is that where I killed the wolves? I think that is where I killed the wolves. Okay. That's where I killed the wolves. Let's go this way.
I think it thinks we're supper.
So far, having 3 people up front hasn't been a problem. Stealing all their money. The money, money, honey.
Who comes? We were sent to find Witherfang, bring his heart. Attacked.
His wounds are deep and some are still bleeding heavily, the result of attack by creatures with large claws. He does not appear to have any bite marks. Take him back to the Dalish camp.
Endare Natishan, Grey Warden. Our scouts saw you approaching and tell me you carry the body of one of our hunters with you. Ah, Dagon. He is wounded, but I think he will live. Mas Syranas, your help is appreciated. Come, Lethaline, let us take Dagon to the Keeper, and quickly. If we are lucky, we may still save him.
Oh, did you say thank you? Because I'm not sure if you did. Did you? Now I'm confused. Did she? Running the same areas. We have a lot of running in this stuff. I'm basically just like running everywhere. Look, Alfred, I can collect again. That's weird. Oh no, I didn't get to collect it last time because the wolves tried to attack. Got it, remembered. Long moments. Okay, so nothing else this way. Can't go across that branch, so nothing that way. Can't jump over that. Can't go over those. Oh, look, a tiny bridge. Actually, I like having people.
It shall be
usually I
done.
do 2 people back. One person up front.
It is begun, as you say.
Because of the fact that
it shall be done.
my opinion is easier that way. Then you have 2 people from the back protecting.
Something on your mind?
That's not what I meant to do. For you, it gives up forgiveness. Leave it alone for now, because apparently I can't do anything with it right now. Corpse. Another corpse.
As you say. It is begun.
Well then. That was easier than you would expect. Oh, look, Ironbark. Okay. Let's go this way. Again, I don't think any of the werewolves I've killed so far have names. Trying to avoid killing the ones with names. You know, they have names, so you feel bad. Like, come on. You don't want to kill somebody. Am I accidentally about to go the right direction?
I shall do it.
Well then. And you.
I shall do it. As you say. It is begun.
Come on, guys.
It shall be done.
Time to dance. For a little bloodletting, I see.
But still good? Everybody good? Good? Everybody good, fam? I'm just gonna keep climbing and climbing and absolutely nothing over here.
Watch now.
Landmark. Anything off from these guys? No. Look, there's another one. This one you can talk to.
What manner of beast be thee that comes before this elder tree?
Oh, they just wanted to rhyme.
How do I speak? The same as you. I form the words and sound them true. Now I
Oh
have
my
answered
goodness, we're
the
listening to a
query
poet,
of
everybody.
thine, but thou hast yet to answer mine. Ah, yes, I remember thee. Long ago, the elves roamed free, their numbers few and passing fast, until one eve we saw their last. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
Why is he trying to walk?
The world is certainly full of marvelous, unexpected creations. Each day we see something that we never thought possible.
And unless thou thinkst
you never
it
thought
far
possible.
too soon,
Not everybody didn't think
might
possible.
I ask of thee a boon? I am an elder oak and nothing more. Though once I dreamt of a time before when I roamed the world and howled with pain, not of this world, but twixt and twain.
What
Perhaps
does that
I was a
even
spirit
mean?
then, a wandering thing drawn to this glen. But then that spirit joined with a tree. Since then, a tree is all I be. There are many just as I, but mad they are, I shall not lie. A spirit
Why are they
trapped
mad?
within a tree, no mouth to scream or eyes to see. A cage of bark, a prison wood, a thing of rage where nature stood. So twisted sylvan they become. But I am not the same as some. I accept my fated oaken home. I feel no need to rage and roam. I do not know. Why dost thou not? Thy words seem plain, a mundane lot. Perhaps a poet's soul's in me. Does that make me a poetry? It was but a simple jest, a jibe to entertain my guests.
He's so nice.
I can only speak to what a tree may see. It may not help you, but it is enough for me. That is but a human name, one placed
human name or a
upon
Dalish
this
name?
land, their claim. A claim they stole from ancient elves, whom
But
they
what was it
first
originally
killed
called?
and were killed themselves. It was the elves who planted the seeds, raised the forest, saw to its needs. But that was all so long ago. That they are dead is all I know.
But you know of them. Does that mean you once knew them?
A great war, perhaps. I cannot tell. I was not here when it befell. But many deaths here, all the same. And with the deaths, the spirits came. The spirits entered corpse and tree, and most went mad, as thou canst see. The forest had a spirit of its own, from back when its first seeds were sown. perhaps she died of grief that day, or perhaps she simply went away. Or perhaps the wares are the ones to blame, for the day she left is the day they came.
Sorry if I'm very quiet when he's talking. I really like listening to his stories.
In the center of the forest the wares do dwell, or so go the tales my fellows tell. But they cannot be followed there. The forest doth protect the wares. Perhaps wares use magic to command the trees. All I know is they move as they please. Perform the boon as I ask, and I shall reward thee for the task. I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn.
Well, that just seems rude.
All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out, yet I shall die if left without. Go to the east to find this man. I shall await.
East.
Do what thou can.
Pretty sure what I saw back here a second ago was the southern forest. Always going and saving my content. Wonder. More werewolves.
It is begun. I shall do it.
Was that it? Yeah, okay, so it's electricity I saw coming out of my thing. He said go to the east. Is this the east? But I knew there was something going on this way, but I don't know what it will lead to. Death Root. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't get to see where I was. That sound like my daughter making noises, which doesn't make sense because she's asleep in her crib. Maybe it was this precious little deer. I forget what you're called. What are you called again? I'll find out later.
Please, help, listen. I am not the mindless beast I appear to be.
Oh my goodness. I don't think
I am
they're also
cursed.
mindless beasts, that's why I didn't say that one.
This creature, the curse, it burns in me. I fled into the forest. The werewolves, they took me in, but I had to return. I had to.
Careful. These werewolves might have laid a trap for us or something. You never know.
You are an elf, but not one of the Dalish. I was until my change. Have you seen my clan?
Yes.
Yes. Just a scant days ago. So, you know what happened to us. No, I cannot be healed. Not even by magic.
Why?
Please, you must listen. My name is Delilah. My husband, he is called Athras. Please, you must bring him a message. The staff I will. Bring it to him. Tell him I love him. Tell him I am dead and with the gods. I beg you.
That poor woman.
I want him to be at peace. He is a good man. Please do not.
He seemed like a good man. He was very kind to me.
Thinking of me. Oh, the pain. The curse is fire in my blood. Please, hand it for me. Hand it quickly. I will tell you what I know if you promise to end my pain. Then do this. The werewolves are no longer violent animals. They have...
So when they were first made, were they violent animals?
The curse. Like I have. There is a ruin in the center of the forest. You may find them there. They will think you mean to kill them. I can tell you no more. The pain, it is too much. Please fulfill your promise. Gods.
That's sad.
Bless you.
Anybody else feel sad for her? Thanks for your belt. This way. What's going on up here? Bears!
Must have victory.
It shall be done. I shall be as you said. It is
Hell fruit. Bear pelt? Nope, delirium. What's going on over here?
Came first, then. Forest or the ruins?
very well. It is begun. I shall do it.
Okay then. I think I just accidentally made that more cinematic and epic than it was originally. Rubble, rubble, toil and trouble. Oh? Disturb rewards.
Begun. As you say, I shall begun. As you say, I shall do. Very well. I shall.
Also helps having Hero behind us. Feels less hard. While it's happening.
The task is finished.
Another chest. Gotta get the Alfred. Yeah. Oh, that's named Alfred. Fuck that shit. What's going on over here? Oh, look, that is Alfred. Oh, I know what's going on over here.
I am done.
Oh, dude.
Oh dear. Not a werewolf and not a spirit even. What are the woods coming to? Questions, always questions. They say it was questions that made me mad. Will you do the same for you? Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade.
Let's do this.
Wouldn't I have to ask you a question first? Would you know a question if it was asked? No, that is not a question. And if it be an answer, it'd be an answer to a question I've not asked. Have you no sense for the rules?
Be careful, Grey Warden. This is no ordinary man. He is a mage. Driven mad, perhaps, but still powerful.
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not? I think it is your turn to ask, is it not? Too many spirits, that's the problem of this forest. And all the curses and the angry wolfmen who howl enough to drive you to madness.
Wolfman.
And you yell at them, but they run and hide deep within the center of the forest, and the trees protect them. There's a way to fool the trees, of course. Trees are thick, wooden things, after all, easily fooled if you know how. Oh my, no, that's quite a question. I think that answer deserves something a little extra first, don't you? I stole something from an oak tree some time ago, and it won't stop pestering me for it back. Would you be so good as to turn it into firewood or something equally dead? You know of it? Good, that makes this much easier. Yes, that's the one. It's up to you. Yes, indeedy. Your choice. Time to move on now. May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Now, what shall be the first? Oh, yes. What is your name? Aha. So you claim. They sent you, didn't they? But you're too tricky, and you're trying to fool me. Well, I'm on to you, just so you know. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you. Who am I?
Who are you?
Why do you want to know? Did they send you? Did they tell you to ask?
Just ask me who I was.
Ah! Damnation! Caught by my own rules. Oh, did they tell you to pretend to be an innocent stranger with a head full of fluff and nothing? I'm trickier than I look. I survive still, and the trees, they leave me be. I've won. They will never find me. Never. So you did. But I'm watching you. If they sent you, I'll know. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go. May I? Oh, yes, I think I might.
Yes, I think I might. You're gonna say that a lot, Nick.
Where were you born? So you say, fiendishly clever of you to maintain this facade for so long, but I will see through it yet. Mark my words. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years ago, provided you have something interesting in return. Oh, and what do you have to trade for the acorn? A book, eh? What sort of book? Elven history, you say? That might make for good reading by the moonlight. Or it'll be better than using leaves. Give me that. There. Now that's done. What else have you got on your agenda, Oh, I see.
I should go?
You're going to report to them now, are you? Fine. Goodbye.
I didn't have to kill him.
Hold on, you. That's private property. That's an old man's home, that is. Keep out. Keep out.
I will be polite and leave your tree stump alone. Because if I can avoid killing you, I'm going to try. Okay. I'm not gonna try to kill you. Yet.
More enemies ahead!
Trees. Struggle. Yes.
Let's have a hit! Very well. Begun.
I'm gonna go ahead and level Zevran up as a dual wielder. His dexterity is still looking really good. Oh wait, this time I have to do it back. Back. I want that. I want you to... Okay. Maybe if Zevran knows. Wild animal. Kutabi. Okay, so that's where their hidey hole is, and I'm pretty sure that's the way I went. Let's see. So forest barrier, I went up that way. What's this way? That's startled me.
It is begun. Very well. I shall very well.
Go back and make sure Mr. Tree didn't have anything for us to steal from him. Nope. Oh. Let's check out the Southwest Forest. And it should have a way for us to go back to where the other tree is. If this isn't it. Oh. So there's two ways in and out of that area. Nice, nice. Good to know. Right, I already killed all the things over here. I was like, what's this open area over here?
My acorn is still gone, so I pray to thee. Hast thou any news for me? My joy soars to new heights indeed. I am reunited with my seed. As I promised, here it be. I hope its magic pleases thee. Keep this branch of mine with thee, and pass throughout the forest free. I wish thee well, my mortal friend. Thou brought my sadness to an end. May the sunlight find you, thy days be long, thy winters kind, and thy roots be strong.
I love listening to him talk. Rhyming. He would talk like that all the time. That'd be cool. This campsite appears to be perfectly intact. The tents and bedrolls covered with dry leaves, but are dry and home. The fire pit smokes and possesses embers enough to build a small flame. There are no signs of any inhabitants.
The werewolves would not use such a camp, would they? Whoever this belongs to must be nearby.
The elven hunters didn't set this up. How strange. And yet it all just seems so friendly. I want to do nothing but remain.
Take all your strength to step back from the tent. A wave of weariness washes through you, despite your efforts to resist it. Okay. Bedroll. Examine the bedroll. It looks clean and warm. You feel like you haven't slept in ages. It would be nice to curl up and sleep, wouldn't it?
I feel magic here, draining my strength. We must leave, and soon.
Does Sevron say nothing? You turn away from the bedroll and only reluctantly. The lure of sleep is almost overpowering. Okay, so that was the tent and the fire pit and the fire pit.
I'm surprised that fire hasn't burned out. We should tend it. Is there a stick about? I am tired.
Blast it! Immediately. As you say, I shall do so. Immediately.
Why does Wynn only have like one power that's like...
As you say. I shall do so. As you say. As you say.
An attack.
I shall do so. We are victorious.
That's like very much not the open. Is it? Super. Yeah, earthquake.
Must have victory. I shall do so. Excellent.
Earthquake, guys, watch out. The shade destroyed, the fog seems to lift. The camp that was here is ancient, and the remnants of the shade's victims all lie as if sleeping still.
How long has that spirit lingered there, and how many has it preyed upon? I shudder to think of it.
Poor people. Why is it time to talk to him?
Greetings to thee once again. Thou hast not yet left the forest, then?
Okay then. Let me do something quick. Ah, not bad. Let's see. This. Okay, there's that. What else is supposed to do? Why am I still on Wynn? Yep, nope. 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 Keeping that, getting rid of that. Which one is better? I want to say the one she has. Alistair, you're the one with shield. Oops, that's not much to do. Dalish gloves. Oh, because I'm on dexterity, sure. Dalish boots. Exactly the same. Ben has better gloves on already. How about these boots? She's already got better boots on. Alistair, you cannot carry this because you need to have a higher strength. That's your 31. And you're not a dog. Darn, I can't put my collar on him. That gives more constitution, so. Let's trade those two out. Nothing important. Oh, that was my stuff. Oops, I was trying to get stuff on Zebron. Haha. My bad. Oh well. Here we go. You guys ready for this? I'm gonna go after the main thing here. Why am I still on it? The Grand Oaks branch allows you to pass the barrier.
The forest has not been vigilant enough. Still you come. You are stronger than we could have anticipated. The Dalish chose well, but you do not belong here, outsider. Leave this place.
I don't want to fight you.
You are sent by the treacherous Dalish to kill Witherfang. I will not stand by and allow that to happen. I do not believe you. I will not risk believing you. You are an intruder in our home. You
Oh my
come to
goodness, I do not want to kill
as
anybody.
all your kind do. We have learned
Especially someone
this
that's a
lesson
sentient
well.
being.
Here, Witherfang protects us. Here we learn our names and are beloved. We will defend Witherfang and this place with our lives.
I don't want to kill you. I don't want to hurt them, Wolf. Why does no one ever listen to me? I need to go back to it. Let's do it.
Shall be done. As you say, it is begun. I shall do it. It is begun. Very well. It shall be done. I shall do it. It is begun. Very well. It is begun. Very well. It is begun. I shall do it. It shall be done. As you say, on yourself. I shall do it. Very well. As you say.
Here I am.
Yes, you are. That's not what I meant to do.
Finished. It is over.
Always look everywhere, everybody. You will not believe all the shit you can find while doing this shit.
We are invaded! Intruders have deceived their way into the forest's heart. Fall back to the ruins. Protect the lady!
You guys ever think that I
think
don't
this
want
is
to hurt?
it. Werewolf City. Kind of flea heaven, isn't it?
That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. And then go to this. Let's see here. What did we pick up? Okay. I'm still good. Wait, yeah, Alistair, you're good. Sevron's good. We're keeping that for Alistair. God damn it. I always do this. Ooh. those can be thrown away. Yeah, he needs a lot of strength to use any of this Juggernaut armor. So it seems like I just need to give Alistair all the strength. Get rid of that, and that, and that, and that, and that. And that, and that, and that. All these gifts. Okay. Let's go. Yes. Yes, I would like to go in there. Oh, my fingers. Yes, how much stuff do I have in my bag? Oh, I still have plenty of room.
Is this an elven place? Did the elves live underground, just like the dwarves?
Sorry, I don't want to kill you. You guys kind of aren't really giving me a choice. Look, stairs. Go towards the stairs. Cannot open this way. The sparklies of my swords keeps confusing me. I guess this is the way I have to go. Okay. Lots of healing potions, that's always nice. Anything down here? Does not look like it. Just what I always wanted. A bunch of spiders to attack me. And not just spiders, gigantic spiders. Let's go this way first. Okay, that's saying saving. So maybe I don't want to go that way. Maybe I want to go this way first. This is definitely the way I want to go first.
I am done. It is begun.
The only time your character talks is when you tell her to do a bunch of shit. And when she hasn't done it yet, like she has to get closer to it. Okay, so that way it's already been taken care of. Let's go forward. So what's over here? Watch where you step, guys. Don't want to fall down because I don't know if that's a trap.
The task is finished.
Anything else? Anything else? Nope. Okay. Now let's go the way we're supposed to go. It's just this way. Yep, definitely saving.
You're definitely.
Whatever you're about to say, Zevron, I can wait. What were you gonna say? What's that noise?
It's a trap.
I know it's a
Look
trap.
there,
That's why I'm trying to figure out what the noise was. It's a dragon.
Very well. It is begun. I shall do it. It shall be done. Very well. No surprise. It shall be done. As you say. It shall be done.
All that fear, and that's how easily it was taken down. Anything else to say? Doesn't look like it. How long have elves been here?
What now?
Did they know of the...
It is over.
What's it called? Did they know of the, dragons? Let's go to the lower level. I killed 7 bosses.
Do not let them overwhelm us.
Do not let those 2 guys overwhelm us.
These things can have unusual powers. Be wary. It shall be done. It is begun. I shall do it.
Very nice kill job, everybody. There's more out there. Wow, Win. Just chilling back here all by yourself.
Finished.
All the muns. Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Onwards we go then.
Time for some exercise, okay? Look now.
Hey guys, guess what's coming? Spiders!
It shall be done. I shall do it. It is begun. I shall do it. As you say. Very well. Nothing but
Can't go up to there. Nothing that way. Apparently these poison spiders have nothing for me. Can't go through there. Can't go through there.
Mami? Mami na mara-san. Mami! Mami! Mami!
These things can have unusual powers. Be wary.
Anything else? Anything else? Well, let's see what's going this way. Uh-huh.
I am done.
Uh-huh. There's a door that way, so I'm gonna go this way first. I just stole from a dead person. Okay, let's try to go to the door. We're going the right direction, guys. That's a door. Let's go this way. There's a lot of stuff this way, so let's go to the door first. See what's going on with the door. I don't know which way to go. Apparently my character needs some healing. Potions.
Perhaps we should take the time to review what we've learned.
Go this way. Okay, so that is probably the way I need to go.
As you say. Do not let them overwhelm us. It is begun.
I don't really talk much when I'm fighting, apparently. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's see. Uh-huh.
Here I am.
Yes, there you are, sweetheart. Let's move you over here. Thank you, dear. This elaborate artifact has a gem-like structure. That contains what appears to be blood, flesh, and liquid. Even after all this time, the gem is vibrating slightly. Touch the gem. Gem is warm to the touch, and your mind immediately begins swimming with visions, images, and memories from a life not your own. The presence in the gem is at first alarmed. When it senses your touch, it recoils in fear, and the image that rush your mind are ones of imprisonment and loneliness. The present thinks quickly, bewildered. Finally, it decides that you are indeed real and not a product of its fevered imagination. More images flash through your mind. Time that the presence has spent trapped within the life gem. Time where the presence has slept, gone mad, and then slept again. The presence has no name it can remember. You get the sense of an elf, a mage, in glittering silver armor, but this was long ago, remembered as if through a fog. The images that come are slow, and the presence must think back to a time it barely recalls at all. You see a place of serenity where the eldest come to slumber and are visited by those who offer tribute to the gods on their behalf. Presence memories of what happened are uncertain. There are flashes of violence, of war, but it is all too long ago. None of it is clear. Presence remembers the humans. This was a time even after the humans had come. It was they who had built this place long before. Perhaps the war was with other humans. Perhaps it was with something else. Something that killed both the humans and elves that were here. It is not clear. The images again of an elf and silver armor mage, warrior both. Name of the order he belongs to translates in your mind to arcane warrior. Presence can remember little. You see images of an order of elven mages who channel their spells into their strength, fighting as arcane warriors to defend their charges. The presence could give you what knowledge remains within it, but how to become an arcane warrior. You are no mage yourself, but you could teach such knowledge to those who are. This is all the presence has left to offer any longer, the last of its memories. In return, the presence asks only one thing from you: oblivion. The image of the presence desperate. It will give you what memories however. Whoever follows the arcane warrior's path will be the last of its order. How would I give you the release you seek? The images that come are faint and uncertain. You see a stone altar and the life gem placed upon that altar. The life gem then vibrates, explodes, destroying the presence within forever. The yearning that follows this image is keen and almost hopeless. The image becomes tinged with desperation. The presence cannot remember where the altar is, but it knows the life stone must be placed on it. As the life gem nears the altar, the presence becomes overcome with emotion. Could its endless nightmare finally be over? The images that are sent to your mind depict a clear question. Do you still wish to learn the skills of the arcane warrior? The presence is ready to teach you now. The memories flood into your mind. They are hazy and incomplete, but enough for any mage to gather a few of the talents that the arcane warriors once possessed. Now the presence asks you to keep your promise, release it from its eternal prison. Place the artifact on the stone altar. The last images from the presence are ones of joy. Oblivion will be a welcome relief. Aww. That's such a sad story. Sounds like my daughter might be awake from her nap. But just like chilling in her bed. Okay, so maybe that way isn't the right way? Let's try to see what's going on here. The water in the pool appears clean and cool and clear. Clean. Blah, blah. It is refreshed from some internal source. Perhaps magically submerged in the water, it is what appears to be a small earthen jug. The water appears normal and dipping your hands into it. It cools to the touch. Is definitely circulated by some unknown force. Drink some. Water is surprisingly refreshing, but otherwise has no special effects. Take the earthen jug. You take the jug out of the pool. Fill the earthen jug with water. Leave the pool alone. So what am I supposed to do with this? Altar. There's a plain altar covered in a thin layer of dust. Numerous carvings cover its surface, but most are eroded beyond. Examine the carvings on the altar more closely. Fade, but what little you can make out involves a scene where the honored dead is laid to rest inside a giant chamber. There seems to be some kind of process involving an altar before the body can be laid to rest, but most of the runes are inlet. Pour water from earth into a jug. Water spills over the altar, dribbling down its sides until it disappears in 2 cracks in the floor. Yeah, before. A turn, very touch your forehead. Leave the altar beside. Go put this. Fill earthen jug. So the jug on top of the altar. The jug is currently filled with water. Take a sealed tip from the jug. The jug, place it on the altar immediately. Water begins to boil. Until gas jets out into the air. Nothing? But there has to be something that I am missing. Let's see. Fill with water. I feel like this has to do with it. We pull up. Place filled jug on top of the thing. Kneel before it and pray. Examine jug of water on altar. Take a skill tip of the jug. Take the earthen jug. Leave the altar alone. Dump water into the thing. Wow, I had to do all of that just to open this. Okay, it's saying save, which makes me think that it's the right way, but it makes me think it's not. What we're gonna do is we're gonna save. Because it could just be saving, because it could just be a big battle. I don't know.
It is begun. I shall do it. It shall be done.
Have you no concern for your own?
That went well.
About damn time you guys showed up. Gosh. I thought we were all in this together. I don't want to be copyrighted. Somebody stop that now. Because I don't want copyright.
Viran Salanon. Ranala Foros.
Nay! Garan Sedale! Garan!
What happened in this place? Scared.
Very well. As you say. It shall be done. I shall do
That was probably the woman. That's probably like, oh, my inventory's full. Well, let's do this. Let's go back to the, no, let's go to the inventory first. Let's go to this. Destroy, yes. Destroy, yes. Okay. Guys, we just had to kill that poor girl. Hopefully that sent her onwards to whatever place they might or might not believe in. I did not want to kill her. Did not want to kill her. Okay, so this was definitely not the, oh, maybe we can level up. Level up my character. I need combat apparently. There we go. Passive active. That's not all. Shit. They always do this stuff. Level up when? Oh no, wait, no, not her magic. Let's just keep Gwen with her main. Powers. These are all going into his frickin' sustained. Sustained also, but let's do that one. Okay, also, since I just did that, Alistair should be able to wear that one set of armor. This one? Yeah. But why is the Templar armor better than that thing? Go back to the Templar armor. It's not you. Is it this? Yes. And we're not keeping the Templar armor because of the fact that it wasn't his to begin with. We'll deal with that all later. Right now we gotta go the other way. I'm confused. Oh, it's this way. Let's keep going. We just keep going. Just keep going. This way. Then this way. And
do
bam.
not let them overwhelm us.
Face these guys first. I don't know what they're doing.
The task is finished.
Inventory is full. Wow, this I don't think of.
Have you no concern? Very well. It has begun. It's a trap.
Must be a lot of them here. Makes me wonder if that's the right way to go. You guys keep destroying them, I believe in you. Okay, so that's the way we're supposed to be going. Don't die though. I'm coming back for you. Don't worry. Here I go.
Look there, a cunning trap. It's a trap. As you say, it is begun. Look there, a cunning trap.
So I'm not gonna be leveled up yet.
Have you no concern for your own
Yes. No? Okay. We're gonna go back down the hall over there. We're gonna go down the stairs. See what's in here. Right. So we're gonna. Ah, not that. Nope. This way. Went the wrong way. Iron ring can be destroyed. Deep mushroom can be destroyed. Raw stock can be destroyed. I feel like I should get something out of doing all that. Obvious order.
begun. Thanks be. It shall be done. Very good. As you said, I shall do it. It shall be. As you said. Very well.
Scrap of paper. What does this fucker have? Money. Give me the mun-muns. Always love the muns. Nothing from you. What's from you? Sure.
What now?
Chest. Nothing from you. Door. Well, I wonder which way we've got to go. Oh look, it's saving. Let's level up Zebron before we go in there, huh? How about that? I just realized my phone was locked this whole time. So someone could have been messaging me and I didn't know it.
As you say. I shall be. Very well. It shall be done.
Good job, everybody. I'm so proud of you. You did great. All of you. Every single one of you. So, very distracted. Ow. No.
It shall be done. I shall do it. As you say. It shall be done. It shall be done. As you say, it shall be done. Very well. It is begun.
Okay, so it's like stuff's completely full. Let's see again. What can we destroy, guys? Let's see here. Let's just destroy some pelts. Not really any real reason for those. Private documents, don't really care for those. Well, let's destroy these. There we go. What's this way? No, not yet. Gotta check everything else first. What's in there? Diamond. Let's see here. We want to take the stuff, the diamonds, because they can be given to dwarves, I think, once we get them.
Here I am.
Yes, they are. I'm sorry, I keep talking to you by accent. My bee, man! My bee! Just sworn there was a door over there. What's this one? More buns. Sarcophagus. No, that's a gift, so I definitely need that. Destroy that. Destroy that and that and that. Destroy. Destroy, destroy. Destroy. So you give me that.
Finished.
A trade manifest. That might help the Dalish. Sure, why not?
I am done.
Now let's go to their lair. Yes, let's go to the lair of the werewolves, which is apparently underwater. Can the werewolves swim? Can the werewolves swim? There, that's the words I meant to say. Anything else? Anything from you guys? Corpse's gull. Have gull. I saw fighting.
Very well. I shall
You guys come over here. That's great. Thank you, thank you. Don't do werewolf pelt. Don't do spirit shard. Do want your buns. Don't need any of that.
It's a trap. Look there, a cunning trap. Very well. I shall do it. Have you no concern for your It shall be done. As you say. It is begun.
What's over here? Rebel. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I should have probably totally actually emptied myself out before coming here. But I know I'll come back here, so maybe, just maybe, I can come back and get all this stuff. See if I can just get their money. Okay. Who set off the trap? Alistair.
It is over.
Okay, well, maybe we can come back to that too. Wait, has that? Yeah, I can take that because I already have it as a thing in my inventory, just stacks on top of it. So that's how the inventory works in this game. I wasn't sure if it was. Do not save, I must be going the right direction.
We do not wish any more of our people hurt. I ask you this now,
I do not wish to hurt your
outsider.
people.
Are you willing to parley? I am merely another of the cursed who guards the entrance to our sanctum. I have been sent to parley.
Parley!
Not with me. I have been sent to you on behalf of the lady. She believes you may not be aware of everything you should be. She means you no harm, provided your willingness to parley in peace is an honest one. What would be the point? You have already proven your strength. We have no wish to anger
See
you
how far I got
further.
to this thing.
We would not let her. We will protect Our Lady to our last breath. It may yet come to pass that you will kill the rest of us, but until then we will not chance her coming to harm. Swiftrunner did not think it would matter. The lady disagrees, and since you have forced your way this far, we must acquiesce to her wishes. She is not Witherfang, but she can tell you of Witherfang if you ask. But first, you must agree to parley.
He really likes that word, parley.
Follow me. But I warn you, if you break your promise and harm her, I will come back from the Fade itself to see you pay.
So ferocious. So scared. Like a bitch. These werewolves kind of remind me of the ones in Fable 3. Right, pet him. I can see through him. That is a glitch. That is a very big glitch. I can see through his skin.
Mortal. I am the Lady of the Forest.
Do not listen to her, lady. She will betray you. We must attack her now.
Hush, Swiftrunner. Your urge for battle has only seen the death of the very ones you've been trying to save. Is that what you want?
No, my lady. Anything but that.
And the time has come to speak with this outsider, to set our rage aside. I apologize on Swiftrunner's behalf. He struggles with his nature. Truer words were never spoken. But few could claim the same as
I love
these
how,
creatures, that their very nature is a curse
mystical
forced
ladies
upon
in
them.
this have to be naked.
No doubt you have questions, mortal. There are things that Zathrian has
Lust
not told
demon
you.
or whatever she was had her nipples barely covered but boobs out, and she was stroking her boobs and putting her hand close to her crotch. And then this girl, it's just like boobs out, hair is the only thing covering it.
Because there are things that he would not tell. Things that you should decide for yourself, whether you need to know. It was Zathrian who created the curse that these creatures suffer. The same curse that Zathrian's own people now suffer. Centuries ago, when the Dalish first came to this land,
This is
a
revenge,
tribe
like
of
to make
humans
him
lived close to this forest. They sought to drive
feel
the
regret?
Dalish away. Zathrian was a young man then. He had a son and daughter he loved greatly. And while out hunting, the human tribe captured them both.
The humans tortured the boy, killed him. The girl they raped and left for dead. The Dalish found her, but she learned later she was with child. She killed herself. Zathrian came to this ruin and summoned a terrible spirit, binding it to the body of a great wolf. So Witherfang came to be. Witherfang hunted the humans of the tribe. Many were killed, but others were cursed by his blood, becoming twisted and savage creatures.
Okay.
Twisted and savage, just as Witherfang himself is. They were driven into the forest. When the human tribe finally left for good, their cursed brethren remained, pitiful and mindless animals.
Until I found you, my lady. You gave me peace.
I showed Swiftrunner that there was another side to his bestial nature. I soothed his rage, and his humanity emerged. And he brought others to me.
Witherfang?
In part, we seek to end the curse. The crimes committed against Zathrian's children were grave, but they were committed centuries ago by those who are long dead. Word was sent to Zathrian every time the landships passed this way, asking him to come, but he has always ignored us. We will no longer be denied.
We spread the curse to his people, so he must end the curse to save them.
Please, mortal.
But he's refusing to end the curse to save them.
Bring him here. If he sees these creatures, hears their plight, surely he will agree to end the curse. If Zathrian comes, I shall summon Witherfang. I possess that power. I also have the power to ensure Witherfang is never found. Tell Zathrian this. If he does not come, if he does not break the curse, he will never find Witherfang, and he will never cure his people. We shall await your return. Outside of this chamber, the passage leading back to the surface has been opened for you. Return with Zathrian as soon as you can.
So that's the way I came from, and that's the way I'm supposed to go. Okay. Door. Oh look, this looks very familiar. Like I've ran down it before. Expecting to be able to do something about it. But why is it that... Oh! It's one of these doors. Up we go. Up we go.
Ah, and here you are already.
What the fuck are you doing here?
You have carved a safe path through the forest. Safe enough for me to follow, anyhow. There was no way to tell what would happen once you reached this ruin, so I decided to come myself.
Why?
Just so. Did you? You didn't. May I ask then, why are you leaving the ruin?
Uh-huh.
There was no need. I knew you would find it, and I did not care to give you a history lesson about things that have no bearing on your purpose here. But it seems the spirit convinced you to act on her behalf. Might I inquire what she wants? You do understand that she actually is Witherfang? She is the powerful spirit of this ancient forest that I summoned long ago and bound in the body of the wolf. Her nature is that of the forest itself.
Makes sense.
Beautiful
She was a
and
tiny wolf
terrible,
earlier.
serene and savage, maiden and beast. She is the lady and Witherfang both, two sides of a single being. The curse came first from her. Those she afflicted with it mirrored her own nature, becoming savage beast as well as human. They attacked my clan, and they were the same savages then that they have ever been. They deserve to be wiped out and not defended. Come, I will accompany you back to the ruin. Let us go and speak to the spirit, and I will force her into Witherfang's form. He may then be slain and the heart taken. Even so, they are still the same worthless creatures that their ancestors were. They deserve nothing more than the misery they possess. This is not your battle, Grey Warden.
No.
Let us just take the heart and be done with it. Why? You claim they have regained their minds, but they are still savage beasts. Their nature is unchanged. All they want is revenge, or a release that I will not give them. No, let us take the heart and end it. You were not there. You did not see what they did to my son, to my daughter, and so many others. You are Elven. You know what it is like to have injustice thrown in your face. Their crimes could not go unanswered. I have sworn to protect my people, and I shall. I will not lift a finger to help the descendants of savages who deserved the curse they received. Tell me, if you held your own daughter's lifeless body in your arms, would you not also have sworn an eternity of pain on those who did such to her?
Herself. Yes, she was with child of a human man who raped her. Probably multiple men raped her, but that did not give you the right to kill their people.
Very well. You wish me to go and talk? I will do so. But what if it is only more revenge they wish? Will you safeguard me from harm? I fail to see the purpose behind this, but very well. It has been many centuries now. Let us see what the spirit has to say.
Was the spirit itself? The spirit was the spirit of the forest, supposedly. But was the spirit itself human? Because if so, you have no reason to torture her. After this, I will be calling it.
So here you are, spirit.
She is the lady of the forest. You will address her properly.
You've taken a name, spirit? And you've given names to your pets? These beasts who follow you?
It was they who gave me a name, Zathrian. And the names they take are their own. They follow me because I help them to find who they are.
Who they are has not changed from whom their ancestors were. Wild savages, worthless dogs. Their twisted shape only mirrors their monstrous hearts.
He will not help us, lady. It is as I warned you. He is not here to talk.
No, I am here to talk, though I see little point in it. We all know where this will lead. Your nature compels it, as does mine.
It does not have to be that way. There is room in your heart for compassion, Zathrian. Surely your retribution is spent.
My retribution is eternal, spirit, as is my pain. This is justice, no more.
Are you certain your pain is the only reason you will not end this curse? Have you told the mortal how it was created? And so he did. Witherfang and I are bound as one being. But such powerful magic could not be accomplished without Zathrian's own blood.
Okay.
Your people believe you have rediscovered the immortality of their ancestors, Zathrian, but that is not true. So long as the curse exists, so do you.
No! That is not how it is! I did it for my people. I did it for my son and my daughter.
Back then. Why are you doing it now?
For justice, I would do anything.
The curse would not end with Zathrian's death. His life, however, relies on its existence. And I believe his death plays a part in its ending.
Then we kill him! We tear him apart now!
For all your powers of speech, you are beasts still. What would you gain from killing me? Only I know how the ritual ends, and I will never do it.
You see? We must kill them all!
See? They turn on you as quickly. Do what you have come here to do, Grey Warden, or get out of my way.
We're standing for what's right here, no matter what.
Then you die with them. All of you will suffer as you deserve.
Really? Because I've done this before where I actually... This
No more. I cannot defeat you.
Yeah, well, you should have fought in the first place.
No, Swiftrunner. We will not kill him. If there is no room in our hearts for mercy, how may we expect there to be room in his?
I cannot do as you ask, Spirit. I am too old to know mercy. All I see are the faces of my children, my people. I cannot do it. Perhaps I have lived too long. This hatred in me is like an ancient, gnarled root. It has consumed my soul. What of you, Spirit? You are bound to the curse just as I am. Do you not fear your end?
You are my maker, Zathrian. You gave me form and consciousness where none existed. I have known pain and love, hope and fear, all the joy that is life. Yet of all things I desire nothing more than an end. I beg you, Maker, put an end to me. We beg you, show mercy.
You shame me, Spirit. I am an old man, alive long past his time.
Then you will do it? You will end the curse?
The fuck is shaking?
Yes, I think it is time. Let us put an end to it all.
I bet he broke the thing on his staff. she was the spirit of the forest. My ass, they'd have clothes on them.
It's over. She's gone, and we're human. I can scarcely believe it. We'll leave the forest, I suppose. Find other humans, see what's out there for us. It should be quite interesting, don't you think? Thank you. We'll never forget you.
My inventory is still full. So, where does this lead? Okay, so I will have to actually come back here. All of those doors. This is the one that leads out. Be wrong, we can try. I go back to the elves and sell some shit. But for now, Wayfinders, I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to save right here. I will do all that tomorrow. I will go back to the elves and talk to them. We were able to get most of the elf shit done in one go. Tomorrow I will get rid of all my stuff, come back and get all the stuff I possibly can. Might do that before I come on camera. I'll decide before getting on camera. Not tomorrow. Wednesday. But I will see you guys at the next waypoint. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr. If you like the content, please continue to support us, because the more support we get, the more we can give you guys. So thank you for watching tonight, and I will see you guys Wednesday.